And so shuffling the deck. So just real quick, I've seen a lot of players misplay a lot of cards. There's one that I want to talk specifically about. The deck of the DMA is actually way more powerful than a lot of people think it is. And the reason why is because another combo is do not normal summon Magician of Prophecy. Play it off your hand. So you play secrets, and then you get knowledge. And if you have prophecy in your hand, never summon them. Just play it from there, and it'll target it in your hand. And then you could draw into a rod, and from the rod you can normal. Once you normal summon prophecy, you can normal summon 2 times, so that's illegal. So um, keep that in mind. That's another advanced play. A lot of people are gonna be like, "No, that's just common knowledge." All right, show me you doing it, and I'll show you at least 36 times that I've done it. At least 36 times in my videos, live duels that I do it. So I've been doing that since May 2020. Is almost 2 years from now. So just a few months, and it's gonna be 2 years, or even before May. And I have proof in the videos that they're from that time. Um, so don't normal summon prophecy. The only reason why you summon him is if you don't have any other spellbook cards. But if you have other spellbook cards, never ever summon him. Activate secrets, get knowledge, activate knowledge, trigger it, and target it in your hand prophecy. Then draw 2 cards. Then you still get to normal. People tell you like, I hate the spellbook engine. What did I tell you about hating? It means they hate it because it wins against them, or because they don't know how to play it. So guess what? They're just more draw power with no normal. They just don't know that. No one's ever taught them. They don't know how to play it. So there you go. So let's go first hand. One, two, three, four, five. So we're gonna go ahead. Normal. Salvation. Get that. And then we're gonna let's see here. You see, I'm trying to get. I already got that, but I'm trying to do something else too. Um, so trying to see if I can bring Dragon Knight and Dragoon at the same turn. Um, it might be a little complicated. Oh, so I'm just gonna send Dark Magician Girl. And I got I got it. I'll place it on the side. So I got those 2 cards. Then after that, excuse me, we're gonna give well actually yeah we'll play it. I'll play it. And then set Dark Magic Attack. I'm actually turn on. Just and set it face down. Then after that, I'm gonna activate the effect, and then we're gonna discard, draw 2, 1, 2. Then from there, I'm gonna go ahead and activate, and I'm gonna get knowledge. Hopefully I don't draw into the ref. But the deck can draw. I can draw up to like 19 cards in one turn. Or I think yeah, something like that. Plus the cards you have in your hand. So I don't. On your first turn, you should be able to leak your deck to where it only has 20 cards left. So it draws a lot. It draws a lot. Especially if your opponent doesn't stop you. You just draw for a long time. It's all on what combos you do or you want to do, whatever. So then I set it. And these are like I set it and forget it. So you put that there, then you get knowledge. And then obviously, so what's left? Oh, I know what's left. The circle. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and discard Twin Twisters. Because whenever you have two cards that require discard, you gotta discard one for the other. Don't try to discard 2 times. And then you special. Then you get Dark Magician to your hand. And hopefully we don't draw anything we don't that we don't want to draw. So so we got these cards, and then from here we're gonna go ahead and link off. Pass it. Then from there, dump the cards, pay 2,000. Alright, so we dumped out 3. All the breaks, Red Rev, Dark Magician, Red Black Dragon. Bring out Dragon. Then from there, we're gonna go ahead and stack circle, and then you stack it, then you shuffle the deck. And sometimes I have people telling me all the time, like, you're lying, you can't draw that much. I was like, that's fine, I'm not gonna argue. If I can't draw, then that's fine. But the reality is different. It's like they're telling you, like, you can't drive, and you're just driving all kinds of cars. You have 20 cars parked outside your house. It's like, hey, man, whatever you say is fine. I'm gonna do my thing anyways. So stack it, Then you're gonna it's on the top. Then you're gonna um, stack it like I said. Then you're gonna play knowledge on apprentice, and you're gonna draw two more. And then after that, you're gonna trigger the soul servant. Where is it? I was like, what the? I didn't send it in there. You remove it, and then you draw two more cards. So now you have all these cards in your hand, and you still haven't played Circle. We'll count the total cards right now, because that was gonna be one of the challenges, to draw close to 20 cards. Whoever draws the closest to 20 cards in one turn wins. Um, and then, so I do have a list of challenges. It consists of like, I think it's like 5 or 6 different challenges. Then you trigger the circle, and then you look at the top 3 cards, and then I got secrets. And I'm gonna want to stack it like that. So there it is. Your dragoon, your circle, and your eternal on the first turn. And I'm gonna see the total number of cards that I have. So we're gonna count the cards that are left in the deck, but this is the giant pile that's in the graveyard, together with this. So there's a lot of cards, man. There's a lot of cards, and a lot of cards in my hand, and the field setup. And then if you paid attention, I already have some in limit and Gozen. A lot going on. So I'm gonna count the deck cards that are left. The deck is 40. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I drew 20 cards on the first turn. The deck's 40 and you have 20 left. 20 cards. I drew 20 cards. So a lot of people, like, they tell me like, no, you're lying. You didn't draw 20 cards. Yeah, I did. I drew 20 cards. So yeah, so obviously if you're gonna want to count the draws that I did from the fusion deck or the extra deck, 21, 22, yeah, it's 20, 21, 22. I drew 22 cards. And I know some people can argue like, that doesn't count, then don't summon them. If it doesn't count, then don't summon from your fusion, right? Like when you duel, if the fusion extra deck, if it doesn't count, don't summon from your fusion because it doesn't count. The reality is it does count. So if that weren't true, like the Okers and all those decks, that they don't really draw a lot from the deck, but they draw from the fusion, then it wouldn't count. But it does count. So 20 from the deck and 2 from the fusion. Now I could have actually drawn more from the fusion, but I chose not to, because we're trying to do a strategy to summon Dragoon like this. So I could have started with Celine and then changed from there. So there you go. 20 cards from the deck, 2 cards from fusion, and then Dragoon circle. Then we're gonna put them all back in. Do it again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's go here. Let's see. So I already have a way to do it. So normal. Link sent to graveyard. Restage. Special. Link again. Plant. Pay. Send. Cost. And where's the... Uh-oh, where's the... Oh, there he is. Shuffle. And bring out Dragoon. And from there, we're gonna set the Eternal. And then when I play circle, we're gonna draw 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna draw another circle. And that's the second time. So there you go. And then I have one last time, and then I'll be challenge completed. Man, I'm hoping to play a Dragon Knight while I'm at it doing this, because I'll kill two birds with one stone. And you see, like, the deck does it like 90% of the time. Like, let's say you do 10 test hands in the beginning. Out of those 10 test hands, you'll probably draw like 15, 16 cards, like 4 times out of those 10. And then you'll probably get the field set up about 8 or 9 times out of those 10 times that you do it in a row. You know, and a lot of times they can be negating you too. Like, you could go through some hand traps and you still do it. You're just drawing a lot of cards. So it's gonna be my last time. If I do it, then I'm done with the challenge. Cut deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's see here. Well, this isn't good. Yeah, this is not good. So let's see if I can set it up. So we're gonna, yeah, because we don't have a circle or an eternal, so that's gonna be complicated. So we're gonna have to play Rod, and then from that we're gonna stack Magicians. So on the top, then on that we stack it on top of the deck. So I play it, stack it, then I'm gonna draw into it. Then I'm gonna draw one. Then I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna send Dark Magician to the graveyard. And the gamble is in what I draw, like what I pull from the draws right now. Because I'm gonna be able to draw, I think, like 4 times. But can I draw those cards in those 4 draws? That's what's gonna be the problem. You don't want to activate the Soul Servant until the end. It has to be the last thing you do, or else it doesn't work. If you don't do it that way, you can run into the ref. You can draw into it, so you don't want to do that. So it's all about percentages. Like, you have to be very careful. Percentages. So let's see here. Let's set it. And then we're gonna have to go on a gamble here. Discard 2 and draw 2. So there you go. Then you're gonna play it. And then you're gonna send, where is it? You're gonna set it. So all we need is a circle, and if I do it, the challenge is complete. And then we're gonna set it. Set it. Then activate. We'll activate set. And then from there, we're gonna go ahead and link. And we're gonna bring them out. Then bring out Dragoon. Then dump to the graveyard. 1, 2, 3, and then here is where we either draw it or we don't draw it. We draw the thing's complete. I drew 3 out of 3. That's 100%. I mean, out of the 3, it'll be the percentage will be 100%. So we'll cut, and then these are the 2 cards that I have in my hand, and then I'm gonna go ahead and trigger the effect, remove, and then I'm gonna draw 2, 1, 2, and I didn't draw it.